Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be President of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 20.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I'm happy to see all of you here tonight. Let's freaking go. I'm excited. I hope you are all excited. We have a lot to talk about. We had a hell of a Friday Night Tights. Holy crap. What a Friday Night Tights we had. And yes, we are back. We had a shortened CobraCast last time, and I appreciate all of you understanding and being really, really supportive. Obviously, it sucks. We lost one of our dogs, and it really does suck. There's no other way to put it. There's nothing you can say. Many of you have been through what I and my family's going through. And it is awful. So that's why I had to cut the last CobraCast short, because we basically had to make the decision to say goodbye to one of our dogs, and he had been battling heart disease for several years, and ultimately he's in a better place now. He had a hell of a life, and we're gonna miss Puppy Face for sure. And I know many of you that have been watching Geeks and Gamers for, several years probably remember when I would have Puppy Face and Leia on many of my streams. They were part of the streams a lot of times. And, so Puppy Face no longer with us. But I appreciate all of you guys. And, so we got a lot to talk about today. This Elon Musk thing. I have theories, and I'm going to kind of expand upon one of the theories that I shared on Friday Night Tights when we were talking about this, because it's starting to make a little more sense to me now. Let me know how the audio is. Obviously, I'm in my Pensacola setup, and I haven't been here in a few weeks, So if let me know how the audio is, how the video is, how's all that looking. You guys just let me know, and I appreciate all of you being here. So yeah, but we're ready to rock and roll, and it feels good. It feels good to be back in Pensacola in the old school setup, making a few changes for sure. But yeah, it does. It's always nice to be back in this setup where basically G&G really did start taking off, and obviously we expanded over here to the D-Day Cobra channel, and yeah, man, hell yes. Look at all the gifted memberships already. We got Doug B. Doug, you told me you were done with Super Chats for a while because of the MegaCon trip and the 199 backpack, and then here is Doug B over on Rumble already getting us started with a 50 and says, hey, Jeremy, I'm sorry for your loss. I've been through this many, many times myself, and it's never easy. You know, you didn't have to be here tonight. Also got my 199 backpack ordered. Keep on rocking, brother. Man, I love what I do, and it's a testament to all of you. And honestly, I wasn't even going to be on Friday Night Tights today, but there was just so much to talk about. And obviously, it was a record Friday Night Tights today. A record. It was incredible. We had 19,000. It was like 19,600 or something like that. It was crazy, man. So, again, thank all of you for that. Amazing to witness it. So, I was happy to be part of that. And yeah, I almost went live for the Gavin Newsom, Ron DeSantis debate last night, but I honestly just didn't feel like it. And I didn't think I could bring my A game. It was one of the few times that I just didn't feel like I could bring it, because most of the time I can just turn the camera on and I can roll with it. But wasn't really feeling it last night. Just didn't feel like it. But I'm ready to rock and roll, and I appreciate all of you. You guys are the best. Best chat on the internet, no doubt about it. There is no debate to be had. The Snake Pit is the best. So, yeah, so the 199 backpack, as a matter of fact, we can talk about that really quickly if you want. We do have the 199 backpack right now on 221B. Let's bump that down a bit. So right here, you can go over to 221B right now. And, of course, I have it with me. And, yeah, this is going to be for a couple of weeks. This will be available. And, yeah, this is a good backpack made by 221B. Very good, very durable. A lot of room. As the girls actually tested out to see if you could fit a PS5 in it, and you can fit a PlayStation 5 in there here, along with obviously your laptop or whatever else. But it is made by 221B Tactical, so you know it's very durable. So yes, looking forward to seeing how many of you are going to be rocking this. So yeah, you got a couple of weeks. Pre-orders are live now. So I can't wait. I can't wait. And, you know, when I did a poll on this stream, a couple of hundred, at least a few hundred people said that they would be willing to buy it. So hopefully we can move a few hundred of these at minimum. That would be phenomenal. So, yeah, but thank you guys so much. We appreciate all of your support for sure. And look at that beautiful chat right there. Look at all the peeps in the chat. Man, so much enthusiasm. So many gifted memberships already. Absolutely insane. You guys are overwhelming. I saw that we got 20 from Dom H. Dom H dropping 20 gifted memberships. Vic Whiplash dropping 20 gifted memberships. Robert drops 5. Lord Botha drops 1. Holy crap, guys. Insane. And I saw Kevin Cron send a super chat. He said, sorry, I can't do any gifted memberships today. Buying the backpack. Don't apologize, bro. Don't apologize at all. You all are just amazing. So, Dom H says, I'm sorry for your loss, Jeremy. Thank you, Dom H. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, animals are, like, dogs are family. Like, they really are. They are family. I mean, Puppy Face was... He was over a decade, I think 12, 13, 14, I can't remember how old he was, but definitely, you know, Puppy Face had been, you know, in my life for a long time, and a ton of good memories. And yeah, it does suck. But you know, Leia, she's still doing great. She's actually, you know, we've got that puppy that Krista had temporarily at the HQ. We've actually got that puppy here at my house here. And that puppy has made Leia actually lose some weight because Leia has been running around trying to run from that puppy. Because used to be it was Puppy Face would have to run from Leia because she would drive him crazy because he was the old man here. And now Leia's kind of turned into the old lady of the situation. You got this puppy wearing her out. She's lost some weight, some significant amount of weight because she was fat, very, very fat. And she's actually lost about 2 pounds. I feel like it's literally like you can see how much she's lost, which is good. It's good for her because the girl likes to eat, okay? She likes to eat. But yeah, so she's actually, it's good for her health. So yes. So that makes it a lot easier when you do have other dogs present. When you don't, it's truly heartbreaking to deal with the loss of a dog when you don't have other animals or other dogs in your presence, and that makes it a lot more difficult for sure. Golden Nuggets says, this is one of two. Hail the snake pit. I wish I had more to offer than cancer updates. In the hospital to remove it Wednesday. In the meantime, I'm going to make some Geeks and Gamers wrestlers and make some vids for you to see. Also, the late great Bartolo, I believe in Geeks and Gamers, is the new Collider. Keep up the fight, create what you love, and I promise to fight this thing and contribute to this community. Peace. Golden Nuggets, man, we have your back, and like I said, you have to keep fighting because I expect you to show up in the snake pit and give us updates as to how you are doing. We fully expect that. So you've got to keep kicking ass, brother. Keep kicking ass, man. And thank you so much for the support. We got your back, man. So just keep moving forward and keep showing the way. Snake Pit's going to have your back, bro. No doubt about that. Yo, Pops for 20 says, yo, Jeremy, I hope you're doing good. I read what happened yesterday, and I'm sorry for your loss. Thoughts and prayers for the 199. Thank you, Yo, Pops. Thank you so much, man. Great stuff from all of you guys. Hayden Wayne says, R.I.P. Puppy Face. Condolences, Jeremy, to you and the family. Much love, man. It's a tough time for sure. Take any time you need. Hey, brother, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna keep grinding and moving forward for sure. And like I said, having other dogs definitely is it. And I'll say this: so when 5 minutes before I went live, 2 days ago, 5 minutes before I went live is when I got the call, and I was told and Puppy had already been through several scares in the last several months. So I got the call, and I was told this is bad. Taking him to the overnight emergency vet. And so I was like, okay. And they were like, you probably need to come right now. And I'm like, I'm starting a show in 5 minutes. So I said, let me get an hour. You guys text me. Let me know what's going on. And so I got the text about halfway through the show, letting me know, it's bad. And so as soon as the stream ended, I called and I was told a decision has to be made right now. And so I got on the phone with the doctor and I basically was like, okay, how bad is it? Is he going to suffer? Because obviously I was the one that had to make the call. So how bad is it? I'm 7 hours away. So can he survive for 7 hours until I get there so I can say my goodbye? And they said, yes, but he's going to need to be put on a ventilator and have constant care. Let's just say it cost a lot of money for that 7 hours to have him basically kept comfortable for me to get there. It cost a good chunk of change. It was 100% worth it. My concern was when I got there, was he going to be in good shape when I got there? And that was going to make the decision that much harder. But once I got there, he was not in good shape. And it was clear that the time was here. That I don't know how many of you have actually, I know some people have dealt with this. If you've ever been in a situation where you have to put an animal down, you always have second guesses usually. And I've been through this situation multiple times. And I've walked away going, did I make the right decision? Did they have more time? Because you don't know. You don't know what this animal's going through. They don't show you. You know what I mean? They don't tell you. I mean, sometimes you can see it in their mannerisms in their face, but you don't know. But you sit there and you make that decision, and then afterwards you're thinking to yourself, could it have been, you know, like, could they have gotten another few months out of this? Like, what did I do? And so, but ultimately, when I got there, seeing the condition, it made the decision very, very easy and a little more comforting, if that makes any sense. It made it a little more comforting to know that he can't hold on anymore and his time is now. So that's it, man. It's a tough situation, man. It's never easy for anyone that has to deal with it. Dogs are the best. It's the blessing and the curse. I know that there's always I'll never get another dog because I don't want to go through this. I wouldn't trade the time that I got for anything. So it's worth it. It's always worth it for me. Always. Good stuff from all of you. And again, we got to talk about all this Elon Musk stuff. That is the topic of the day. And after this, we got we have nothing but a lot of news going on. Now, I know maybe 25% of you care about the next thing I'm about to mention right now, but the OG Fortnite ends tomorrow. So after this stream's over, me and Hailstorm and a few others, we're going Dub City all night long. And then we're going to have a panel stream on Geeks and Gamers Play tomorrow to cover the big event. So we're grinding all weekend long. Plus, I got Alabama, Georgia tomorrow, okay? Alabama, Georgia tomorrow. Again, I know most of you don't give a damn about that. So we will talk more about all of that later on. I do want to get to... and Orko! Orko dropped 5 gifted memberships. Let's go! And Orko, I got your care package, brother. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. I got your care package. Okay, so on Friday Night Tights, we talked a lot about the Elon Musk situation. So for those that don't know, Elon Musk, and I'm sure most of you know this now because this is one of the most viral things we have seen in recent times, but Elon Musk basically has trashed Bob Iger, Disney, and a lot of these woke companies. Now, we were talking about this on Friday Night Tights, and I had some theories behind it. But before we're going to talk about specifically my theory, I want to build the case for what we're talking about here. Now, I saw this video a few months ago. This is Mark Cuban. Now, here's the thing with Mark Cuban. I am not a big fan of Mark Cuban. I used to watch I still do watch Shark Tank occasionally. I enjoy Mark Cuban in that perspective, but Mark Cuban is a leftist asshole, and he also has TDS. Mark Cuban is very jealous of people like Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Very jealous. It's very, very obvious, okay? So, Mark Cuban, I saw this was about a month ago, I believe, on Logan Paul's podcast, and it's very interesting what Mark Cuban says and how it applies to what Elon Musk is doing right now. Let's watch this clip from Mark Cuban, and then we will talk more about it.
Twitter X is just such a cesspool now, right?
Shit show.
It's a shithole, right? You can't win no matter what. Everything, like, less and less time. Elon fucked that shit up, right?
Badly.
He fucked that shit up. But, you know, Instagram's still chill, TikTok's still chill, and there's other places, right, that aren't so bad where you can mess with people and have fun.
Instagram and TikTok are still chill, according to Mark Cuban, but Twitter's too mean for Mark Cuban now, ladies and gentlemen.
But you just can't do it on Twitter.
This X conversation is important because, you know, as the conversation around like real radical free speech continues to like carry on here, I mean, that's
radical free speech. Radical free speech, meaning things that I don't agree with.
Kind of what you have there. And more so, Elon would probably say this isn't the case, but it seems to me that algorithmically the bad stuff is elevated.
Oh, I'll tell you exactly why. I read that shit, right? I'm a tech.
So right here, what Mark Cuban says right here, very interesting.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe they changed it, but I'm like, okay, you know, because I was giving Elon some shit about it.
I saw that.
Yeah. And so I mean, let me just look at, because they open source their algorithms to their credit. And the way it works is called a nearest tree or something like that algorithm, where if you are a big user on X, Twitter, then and you have a lot of followers and those followers engage with you, then all the shit, not only your shit gets elevated, but all the people you engage with get elevated. So when Elon interacts with some of these crazy fucked up people.
Can you tell us who exactly you mean, Mark? Can you please tell us who exactly are crazy and fucked up people that Elon interacts with? Now, I mean, I'll be the first to admit, like, there's a couple people like Ian Miles Chong and a few others that I'm like, man, I wish he wasn't signal boosting. But hey, whatever, man. He interacts with who he interacts with. But essentially what he's saying is conservatives or Republicans that Elon is interacting with, non-woke people. That's really what Mark Cuban's upset about, is that Elon is interacting with non-woke people.
Their shit gets elevated, and the people that they talk to, their shit gets elevated. That's that tree thing, right?
I've noticed it. I've noticed it when I, because sometimes
your For You page turns into a shit show.
It's a disaster, and I'm not going to claim innocence. I've certainly have watched some of these school fights or played into some of these conspiracy theories when I read them, because like you, and I've seen it from you, the frustration that exists inside of me for the past 10 years watching this continue to just snowball is massive. And I know that it has been with you.
And it's tough. Like, it's like 3 years ago on Twitter, right? You could engage with somebody and it could be real, right? And there can be an in-depth conversation where people are like, okay, I'm learning something.
No, you weren't. Twitter's always been the fucking Thunderdome. It's designed for people to fight and to retweet to their followers so that they can crush whoever if they have a bigger following. Twitter has never been about like, oh, it's just a great conversation place. Let's just have some fun. It has never been that. Literally never been that.
I'm giving something and I'm getting something. That's a win-win. Now, oh my God, you say anything and it's just like, woof, the fucking trolls come out at night, right? And it's awful.
What's the solution?
Elon has got to take himself out of the algorithm. And I posted that to him.
You think he's that, he as a player is that powerful? Him personally?
He has 160 million users, and the algorithm's designed to amplify your biggest users and the people that they engage with. So if he just says, okay, extract myself from the algorithm, then, when he says excellent or interesting or whatever the shit he posts, right? Because he knows that shit's just, it backdoors everything that happens on Twitter.
And he can claim non-involvement because he's just writing, this is an interesting stat, but just by doing that,
it gets promoted everywhere. Wild. And then the people that promote with that post, that promote with that, all that shit just amplifies and gets amplified. And so if he just said, because he still has 160 million followers, so if he posts, 160 million people have a chance to see it, but you just don't want that shit influencing what gets seen by everybody else.
Why do you not want things being influenced? But you had no problem when Jack Dorsey ran Twitter. You had no problem when it was a left-wing propaganda network. But suddenly now, because Elon Musk put up more money than you have, Mark Cuban, and Elon Musk could afford to buy Twitter where you couldn't, now you're upset because Elon Musk is running Twitter differently than Jack Dorsey and exposed a lot of the lies and how the government was involved and how all of this nonsense that was exposed to the Twitter files. But now you have a problem because Elon interacts with people.
What about a forced identification system where people...
That would kill his business. He can't.
Really? I thought I saw something that people...
No, he wanted to charge $1, to make sure that
per year.
Not bots. No, that's bullshit, right?
I think if people have to actually be people and the human that is behind the tweet is revealed because they have to submit their ID.
I agree with you because then they can't be, you
can't be anonymous and
you
trolling.
can't be a pussy and just sit there and talk shit, because people know who you are, right? I agree that would help, but it would kill his business.
But there also was
Now see, the thing with that Mark Cuban, and he's coming from a very jealous place right now. That's essentially what's going on. Mark Cuban is very jealous of Elon Musk. He's not entirely wrong in terms of what Elon is doing, to be clear, but he's very jealous. And my problem is the hypocrisy. You have a problem with how Elon Musk is running Twitter, but you didn't have a problem with how Jack Dorsey ran Twitter. Get the hell out of here with that.
There's a fucked up point.
But we're going to talk more about how this all connects as we get away from this video and into what Elon did a couple days ago.
Here, in that there was a verification system that that he then
that wasn't
abandoned.
perfect, but it worked.
It wasn't perfect, but it worked because at least when you saw that blue check, you had some semblance.
Especially if it was the name you knew, right? Right, because
Exactly.
this is Logan, this is Mike, right? I know that they're real, right?
And now anybody can buy one, and it's, you know, and you can then claim to
And
be
it's
a verified
$8,
individual.
you know. So if you just want to fuck with people for a month, right? You pay your $8, and then what happens is it moves you right to the top. So when you go look down in someone's mentions, you see all these people that paid their $8. That, and I'm gonna tell you something else, and I can't prove this, but I think that he's doing. I think he's taking old abandoned accounts that, you know, accounts someone opened in 2015 and hasn't used since 2015, and turn them into bots to amplify the number of users on the system.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't. That's such a cope from Mark Cuban. That is a cope, because Mark Cuban just can't actually believe that people are fed up with this shit. That's a massive cope from Mark Cuban.
He said he was fighting against.
Right.
Basically.
Well, yeah, but he controls them, right? So
They're his bots.
They're his bots.
Elon has an
army of bots.
I'm guessing, right? I don't know. I'm guessing.
I love this.
But when I went to the World Economic Forum, that's what we were talking about.
You went there?
Oh, yeah. You know what I did there.
You're bad, dude.
So that's him taking shots at the people talking about the WEF.
Bro, you're bad, dude.
Oh
Billionaire
my
wars.
God. And
Here's another question. Do you think that now, especially that X has become monetized, and you actually, I'll be honest, you actually can make
I made $2,000 1 month, yeah, because
Hell
something
yeah.
took off, yeah.
You can make and for like the average person who
That's real
doesn't
money,
have
yeah,
that
yeah.
level of wealth, that's a
that's
lot of
real
money,
money.
right? Do you think this elevation of hatred and just kind of nasty rhetoric that we're seeing is less representative of Elon's algorithm and more representative of like a systemic issue that we as people have?
No.
You
no, I don't think
so?
Twitter's real world.
Oh, certainly it's not.
It's not. No, I think, you know, when you get on Twitter, it's like there's all kinds of gyms you can go work out at. If you go to an MMA gym, you're getting into one type of workout, right? And you're going to expect someone's going to hit somebody, someone's going to get hit, right? You go to jiu-jitsu, different type of work. You go to a regular gym, play ball, different type of workout. You know what you get when you go to Twitter.
Great analogy.
Right?
Yep.
And
So if Twitter, and again, while I agree Twitter isn't real life, why are you so upset by it if it's not real life? Mark, why are you so upset? It's never been truly representative of real life. Now, I will say that under Elon Musk, it's definitely closer to real life now than it has been in the past. It's definitely closer to real life now.
you know, and now you see what Threads is doing to try to compete. It's not there yet, but there's better engagement on Threads. There's just not as much wide of breadth of expertise, right? On Twitter, you can find somebody who knows something about everything, right? And on Threads and on the others, you can't.
Who wins, Elon or Zuck in that box in that fight?
Zuck kicks his ass. You know that. I mean, if you know, if you have the skills, right, within that, whatever, what's he do, jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. But he also does striking, I think.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu
So I mean,
for a while.
But you know, if you know the actual sport and you've been trained in the sport, you're going to take on somebody who's not been trained, no matter what the size difference is.
Hey guys, if you like that.
So there's Mark Cuban coping very, very hard over Elon Musk having more money than him, more influence than him, and more power than him. And what that leads me to is the next phase of this discussion. I see you, Hayden Wayne. This entire country for 50 says this entire country was founded on anonymous writings. Common Sense and the American Crisis were a series of papers written by different authors. Musk wanting to take away anonymity on the internet, and these guys supporting that is dangerous. I do agree. I mean, I don't think that Musk wants to take away the anonymity. But he's basically saying that he's making people pay for the verification. He's not saying you can't be anonymous, at least unless there's something new that he said. You can be anonymous you know, but he is devaluing the anonymity, which sucks as well. So again, as I said on FNT, there's a lot of things that I don't see eye to eye with Elon Musk on. There's a lot actually, but I do think he's a net positive based on where we are for sure. A net positive. Now, thank you, Hayden. I appreciate that. So right here, this leads me to where we are now. All right, where we are now is this interview right here. Now, you heard what Mark Cuban had to say. Mark Cuban's basically saying that Elon has all of these accounts that he signal boosts and he leaves these comments or he makes a retweet. All of that is accurate. I agree with Mark Cuban about that. There is a strategy to Elon Musk and the accounts that he interacts with. There's no doubt about that. All right. Every time Tucker Carlson puts up a video, Elon retweets it and says, interesting. Check this out. Didn't know about that. You know, he knows who he's interacting with and what he's doing. Now, with that said, let's continue to listen to this and then we will talk more.
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask.
So the hi, Bob was for Bob Iger. And reportedly, Bob Iger was in the audience when this was said. And so one more time, let's listen to Elon Musk right here.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
GFY.
GFY. Now, I think that so as you guys have heard me in the past talk about Elon Musk, we live in a time where people just don't give people credit for whatever reason. You can think whatever you want about Elon Musk. The dude is a smart man, a very smart man. And he is someone that will be remembered for the rest of history. This is how important of a historical figure Elon Musk is. He is that important. And he is arguably one of the 5 most important people on the planet right now. He might be top 2 with another guy named Donald Trump. Like, that's how important Elon Musk is right now, okay? And he just is. Nothing this dude does is not something well thought out, and there's reasons behind that. Let's let him continue, and then I will talk about my theory. Now, again, I shared this theory on Friday Night Tights already. Record show, by the way. Record show. But let's continue.
I understand that, but there's a reality, too. Right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Okay, this goes back to
we'll both make our cases,
right?
And we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott. And that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
But what do you think then of the, again, this goes back to the idea of
what he's saying right now is very important to understand what points he's trying to make. He's saying that if Twitter/X is to fail, then everybody on the planet will know why it failed. And it failed because of these companies, the Disneys, the Apples, the whoever. He's basically saying that if it fails, if free speech fails, now again, I understand, I don't consider Twitter free speech either. Bring back Alex Jones. But it's more free speech than Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, okay? So the idea is that's what it's advertised as. And if a platform that is advertised as free speech fails, then he's saying that the people will remember why it failed.
Trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
the judge is the public.
The judge is the public. The judge is the public. So freaking well said. Right there. The judge is the public. All right? Now, what I think is let's go back to what Mark Cuban said. Mark Cuban said that Elon Musk is interacting with all of these different accounts, and he's essentially signal boosting them and building up their platform and building up their visibility. And he has been doing that. He's 100% been doing that. And I think, to his credit, I'm glad that he's been doing that. And he's been doing that with a lot of accounts that most people would be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're interacting with them. But he's been doing it. Now, why? Because he's finally trying to press people to put their money where their mouth is. And what I mean by that is that the non-woke crowd out there, I'm not even going to say conservative, not even going to say Republican. I'm just saying non-woke people. Non-woke people have money. They do. And they can support other alternative places if they would put their money where their mouth is. And I believe that he is trying to do just that. And we have this right here. All right. Now, this is from the 19th of November. So this is actually like 2 weeks ago. But right here, update. Companies and individuals pledging ads spent on X in support of free speech in the wake of the Misleading Media Matters hit piece. And you have Andrew Tate committing $1 million per month. Babylon Bee, Tim Cast, TWC Health, Benny Johnson, the Quartering, Censored.tv, Hodge Twins, Donut Operator. And there's been so many more that have done this. So many more that have been doing this. This is Elon Musk, in my opinion, my theory, this is Elon Musk saying, we don't need Disney. We don't need woke companies. We can sustain this without that. I'm not going to pander to them. I'm not going to beg them to come back. The people that want to be here can be here, and they have the financial resources to support us. So show up to Twitter, get your $8 badge or whatever the hell the blue check marks cost. You've got the $1,000 a month gold badge, and then you've got people like this stepping up to say, I will commit all of this money. If everybody that's not a crazy non-woke leftist would do what these companies are doing or what these individuals are doing, it's game over. You don't need the advertisers. And if Twitter is able to set this trend, if Twitter is able to say, when Disney, when Apple, and I don't remember the list of all the other advertisers, but when all of these mega corporations basically just abandoned Twitter and said, it's too dangerous for us, it's too dangerous for us. When they abandon it, and then you have people like this stepping up saying, we don't need your advertising dollars. We will take care of the advertising. What you have seen is, I don't know, 3 to 5 years from now, you could see that be the lightning rod for everything changing. So that's my theory behind all of this, is that this is why Elon told all of these woke companies to go fuck themselves. This is why he's basically saying that. Now, we've seen the results of Disney having a mass unsubscribe campaign going on from Disney Plus since Elon Musk said this, and hopefully this is going to hurt a lot of these companies. Disney's not in a good place right now. They're in a very, very bad place, but I believe that this is what Elon Musk is trying to do with what he's saying, how he's saying it, and how he is trying to motivate people like the ones on this list and many others to show that we can support this platform and we don't need woke companies to dictate what we're doing. That's what I think. That's my theory. So let me know what you guys think about that, but that is my theory about all of this. And I'm happy to see it all playing out the way it is so far. Time will tell if it's actually going to have an impact, but it's very, very interesting indeed. Again, if you guys just are tuning in, the 199 backpack is officially available for pre-order right now. Over on 221B Tactical, right here it is. It will be on pre-order for a couple of weeks. Here it is. It's an awesome backpack. Many of you said you wanted it. Now you got to go over there and get that pre-order out of the way if you're interested. Very durable backpack from 221B Tactical with the 199 patch or badge on there and the Geeks and Gamers logo. So go over there. I just got a text from Suresh and he says orders are flying in. So let's make sure, again, there's a lot of space in this bag. Right there, you can probably fit not only just a PlayStation 5, but a lot more in it. And I say the PlayStation 5 because that's obviously a really big video game system. So it's just to kind of put perspective there that you can fit a lot in there. So you probably can't fit the Duke controller, which is the OG Xbox controller in there, but gamers will know. Gamers will know what I'm saying with that. That's the one thing you probably can't fit in there, the OG Xbox controller. That thing was insane. Holy crap. But my gamers in the audience will know what I'm talking about with that. Look at many of you in there. I love it. I love it. Many of the gamers knew what I was saying. All right. So we got a great crowd here. Smash the melee button if you are just tuning in. This is CobraCast 199. I am your host, Jeremy D-Day Cobra. Happy to see all of you here. I saw we had a couple of more people wishing their condolences. Yes, so for those that just tuned in, the last CobraCast only went like an hour, and I had to cut it short due to the family emergency, and it was my dog. We had to say goodbye to my dog that night, late that night, so I drove 7 hours from Orlando all the way back to Pensacola. Got to the emergency animal hospital at like 4 o'clock in the morning and had to make the final call, which was awful. But like I said, I talked about it a little bit earlier, and while it was a terrible, terrible call to make, it was the right call. And he was struggling, and yeah, he's in a much better place now. But he had a great life, and Puppy Face, rest in peace to the great Puppy Face. The best dog ever, dude. He was the best. He really was. So anyway, shout out to all of you, and I appreciate all of your support from that perspective. Okay, so yesterday there was a debate that I did not watch. Now, like I told you guys, I was going to go live, but I just wasn't there dealing, because I was up till like 7 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning, dealing with all this with my dog. And so I just was not really ready to go live and react to all this. So we definitely had a debate. I didn't see the debate. I saw a few clips from it. Most people seem to think DeSantis kind of wiped the floor with Gavin Newsom, although I've seen other people say that it wasn't that convincing. I'm not sure. But we do have a video here from Mark Dice where we can do the recap.
Last night, there was a political debate between Ron DeSantis.
Right here. So let's go to this one. let's listen to what good old Mark Dice has to say, and we'll talk about it.
Last night, there was a political debate between Ron DeSantis and California Governor Gavin Newsom. Why, you ask? Well, because each one of these men believe that their respective parties' frontrunners are both going to be forced out of the race. Donald Trump going to prison, and old Joe going to a dementia care center. And so then they're hoping to step into the role and be the party's nominee.
That's 100% accurate. That's 100% accurate. Both of these guys have ulterior motives. They both are trying to become, or I don't even think they're both trying. I think Newsom knows that he's going to be the nominee. And again, so for those that don't remember, my theory is that Gavin Newsom is going to be the nominee for Democratic president in 2024 due to Joe Biden not being physically or mentally able to do it, and they'll work on some bullshit way of how they manipulate that in. Obviously, Ron DeSantis on the flip side is running for the Republican nomination, and he's like 60 points behind Donald Trump. It's absolute a massacre right now, and so it's kind of a joke, but both of these guys, this is what they are both thinking, and I believe they're both working together in this to some extent. I believe that they both are sitting there going, we can be debating in a few months from now as the nominee for our party. Let's go ahead and do this to try and test the waters and see what type of response. That's what I think.
Overall, it was a bizarre and complete waste of time, and this clip encapsulates what you missed.
Turn to the issue of education.
Decency and humanity and grace when it comes to ripping somebody away.
Gentlemen, please. No, nobody can hear you.
That is wrong. That is wrong. I'll tell you,
all right.
That should not stand in this country.
Let us turn the channel because this is completely ridiculous. There was no audience. It was just Sean Hannity moderating.
There's no audience. Again, man, the fact that there was no audience and both of these guys could have made that decision to have an audience, as I've said many times, a live audience changes everything. Changes everything. How many do we have any wrestling fans in the chat? Do you guys remember during COVID when WWE had like wrestling, but they had like people on fucking iPads in the audience and shit? Like terrible, like awful. When you don't have an audience, it literally changes everything. It changes the entire dynamic, the atmosphere, the vibe, everything. You know what I mean? And the fact that there was no live audience, like you couldn't get like 50 people to show up and just fucking clap like seals for you. Get the hell out of here, man. This is pathetic. Might as well just been on Zoom. Why didn't you just join a fucking Zoom call? Why all the graphics? Why all of this if you don't even have an audience? This is the type of clown shit that if you're not going to put a production behind it, then why are you doing it to begin with? Again, this is Ron DeSantis who decided to launch his presidential campaign on Twitter because he's the edgy, cool guy, and it turned out to be a complete shit show.
And those two cross-talking the entire time, which would be like watching a football game or a basketball game without the audience. It's just dumb. You need a live audience to get an instant reaction, to make it exciting. Otherwise, it's just two guys up there standing at their podiums just bickering for an hour. While Ron DeSantis' policies as governor of Florida have been fantastic, and he would make a good president in 2028, you all know how I feel about him stepping on Donald Trump's toes, getting into the race after the Republican establishment was whispering sweet nothings into his ear about how this was his time to get in because once the indictments start, Donald Trump's support's going to fall apart and he's going to have to drop out of the race. And Ron DeSantis opened a gigantic can of worms by getting in this race to begin with. And debating and public speaking aren't exactly Ron DeSantis' strong points. In fact, they're probably his biggest weaknesses. It's a difficult skill for many people to develop, especially if you're more of an analytical type of person like him, and facing off against somebody who's a natural, charismatic, slick talker, as big of a scumbag as he is, Gavin Newsom is a very talented public speaker, and those two definitely have a major contrast.
He puts up plans. Hold on, but Sean,
is there a risk?
I'm going to answer your question. I support border security. I think the asylum system is broken. I believe that we need.
I understand that.
I'm the only guy here that's a border state governor. You're trolling folks and trying to find migrants to play political games to try to get some news and attention so you can out-Trump Trump. And by the way, How's that going for you, Ron? You're down 41 points in your own home state.
Oh my goodness. Gavin Newsom. Holy shit. That might be the only accurate thing Gavin Newsom said all night, but that was savage as hell. All right? That was savage as hell.
That was pretty brutal, you got to admit. Ron DeSantis, however, was the winner of the greatest viral moment from the debate when he did this.
This is a map of San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on that. You may be asking, what is that plotting?
Gavin Newsom knows exactly what's coming, and there's nothing that he could say to refute it.
This is really good from DeSantis. I'll credit where credit's due. This is really good.
Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see how almost the whole thing is covered because that is what has happened in one of the previous greatest cities this country's ever had.
There's just no comeback from this. Gavin Newsom used to be the mayor of San Francisco, and now what was once a fantastic city is now covered in poop. But Governor Newsom did his best to gaslight the audience when faced with this obvious question.
Joe Biden is experienced what I believe to be significant cognitive decline. And in other words, it's the toughest job in the world. Is Joe Biden experiencing this cognitive decline? Is it a danger to the country? Do you find when he speaks, what is your reaction to it?
Yes, he's in decline. Yes, it's a danger to the country. He has no business running for president. And, you know, Gavin Newsom agrees with that. He won't say that. But that's why he's running his shadow campaign. He should not be running. He is not up to the job. And it is dangerous for this country.
Well, I will take Joe Biden at 100 versus Ron DeSantis any day of the week at any age. In fact, all of the folks
you think
on the
he's up to the job? You think he's 100%?
I've been spending plenty of time with Joe Biden in
Okay.
private and
Let him
public.
answer.
You don't know. And by the way, results matter. Inflation now is down.
Quick, change the subject, Gavin. This is going to be too difficult even for you to lie about. And because old Joe is aging like milk, he now thinks that he is running for president against Congressman Trump.
Instead of cutting them, or like Congressman Trump and Bo want to do.
Yes, Gavin, he has 100% of his mental faculties. Joe Biden has ruined America so bad, and his weakness has caused chaos to erupt around the world because the United States is just a clown show at this point. So much so that even Fredo, Chris Cuomo, the former face of CNN's primetime lineup, says that he is now open to voting for Donald Trump.
Joe was nice when my father died. He said nice things to us. That's nice. Do I think he's the best of us? No. Do I think he's the best we can do as president? Absolutely not. Do I think he's the best the Democrats can do? Hell no.
If you got those two, though, you're going to sit it out? Or you're going to go...
Oh, if it's Biden, Trump, look, for me, again, we survived a Trump administration. Would we survive another one? Yes. Yes. I don't think there's any greater risk to America with him than with Biden. And for people who are now going to attack me and say, what are you talking about? Trump is like this crazy man. Well, look, you know...
Well, look, you know, CNN was paying me $6 million a year to read whatever they put into the teleprompter, and I have no soul, and so, you know, I took the money. Me, on the other hand, I'm just a guy in my kitchen on a laptop who writes books and sells T-shirts. And this weekend, by the way...
Shout out to Mark Dice. We're going to get, again, you guys know the rule. If somebody were reacting to their content, then we got to let them get their grifting in and drop a link to Mark Dice.
Save 20% off of anything from markdice.com by using the promo code TrumpClaws at the checkout. So get your Christmas shopping done early because it's going to be here before you know it by ordering your Wanted for President Trump mugshot shirt, your Trump Claws sweatshirt or T-shirt, or any of my awesome designs. All available in a T-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Enter the promo code Trump.
So respect the grift. Respect the grift. But hey, listen, I got to show you guys a couple of memes. Now, you saw the cringiness. You saw the cringe, okay? So now you got to watch this right here because this is fantastic right here, okay? This is from Trump on Truth Social.
All right, welcome back to Debates That Nobody Really Gives a Shit About. I'm your host, Sean Hannity, and tonight we have the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, and Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis. Let's begin. All right, First question, have you ever betrayed the greatest president to ever live, President Donald J. Trump?
No.
What kind of question is that? What the hell?
Very simple question, but let's try the next one. Are you a short, insecure little man that likes to wear lifts inside your cowboy boots? Yes or no answer, please.
Nope.
You know what? My wife bought me those lifts, and I happen to like them. Okay?
He's even using a stepping stool. I can see it from over here.
Governor, we clearly said no step stools. You either get off of it or you're leaving this stage right now.
Dude, I love Trump so much, dude. So yeah, Trump put that on True Social. Fantastic. You love it. You love to see it. Oh man, the best. Now we had this one right here. Okay, so check this out. All right, and so this is what Trump did. Okay, so this is from the DeSantis war room. Okay. This is from the DeSantis war room. And this is, DeSantis just keeps walking into these situations, okay? Watch this.
So how are you going to win a lot of these people that are within this diner?
Well, I think last night showed I'm the only guy running that's got a record of winning and winning big for conservatives. Yes, winning elections big. We need to win. We haven't won a lot of elections. But then delivering on all these promises. I delivered on 100% of my promises. If I tell you I'm going to build the wall, stop the invasion, take that to the bank. I am going to do it. If I tell you we're going to go in there and deal with this swamp and drain it, I am going to do it. This isn't just lip service. So people know that I'm a leader who will go in there. I can serve 2 terms, which we need a 2-term president, and get the job done. And I think that's what we want.
So as your message is Donald Trump didn't deliver.
Well, look, he had 4 years, obviously. We don't have a border wall. We don't have a drained swamp. Hillary, he let her off the hook, and then we had a massive explosion of the debt. That's just the reality. I don't know how it would be better as a lame duck president, even if he could get elected. I have an ability to go in there, win a strong victory, serve 2 terms, and deliver on all these things. And so, yeah, we need someone that's going to fight. And Donald Trump would fight for people. A lot of establishment Republicans won't even do that. They just cut and run. But you got to win these big fights. That's what I've proven to do. And then you got to lead with a vision that's going to bring people together. In Florida, I took a state that was closely divided, and we turned it into a 60-40 state. We need to bring more people into the fold for Republicans. The woke left is a disaster. Most people want an other alternative. I think I've shown an ability to bring more people into the fold than he has.
Now, with all that said, the Trump war room actually retweeted and said this. Now, let's talk. Let's ask the audience who they want as their nominee. Here we go.
All right, I'm going to do a show of hands because you just heard from Ron DeSantis. Who thinks DeSantis is going to be the nominee for the Republican Party? Raise your hands. Who thinks Nikki Haley is going to be the nominee? Who thinks Vivek Ramaswamy is going to be the nominee? Who thinks Donald Trump is going to be the nominee? Okay, that's why we go to these diners, because...
Dude, that is such a massive own. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. You were literally right there. You were just right there talking with all of them. Like, holy crap, DeSantis. That's embarrassing. That is true. Not only did they raise their hands, they cheered. Not only they raised their hands, they cheered. Holy crap, man. I was like, come on, dude. Why do you keep putting yourself in this situation? Why do you keep putting yourself in this situation? Now, I want to hop back over to the Elon Musk thing here in just a minute. But we got Disco Cobra for 50. Says, sorry to hear about your puppers, but I'm sure it's rough. Y'all have the new G&G pup, right? He could be the new mascot for Geeks and Gamers. Get pupper emojis and plushies going. Also, GTA 6 trailer on Tuesday. I'm stoked. Nothing else matters in entertainment right now. Yeah, man. GTA 6 will be the biggest announcement in video game history. It will. I'm not even the biggest GTA person, but GTA 6 will be the biggest announcement. And we're going to cover it extensively on Geeks and Gamers. So, yeah, but thank you for the well wishes on, the dogs and, or the dog. And yeah, Leia's still here. So, And she's been around for a while, and so maybe I can make her have an appearance here soon. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, but Leia, she's awesome. So let me see here. But thank you. Vic Whiplash dropped 20 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, a huge crowd tonight. And again, we will be playing last night of OG Fortnite. So later tonight, I'll be rocking over on Geeks and Gamers Play. So make sure you are subscribed over there. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Let's see where we're at on this. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Checking it out for 20. Says far fewer Trump smear pieces in the fake news online today. Fear of defamation suits? I don't know. The thing I've noticed about a lot of that is, like, do you notice how people aren't even talking about the lawsuits anymore? Like the court appearances and things like that? They're not even talking about that. Those lawsuits, they're a joke, and everybody knows it. Like, not even the mainstream can even talk about them legitimately anymore because no one's taking them seriously. They're just not doing it. I think everybody understands that Trump is going to be the nominee, and he's going to win. That's what's going to happen. The momentum is insane right now. Red Mage says, I feel like the companies are trying to make Elon think he needs them, though, especially with how Disney is doing it. The companies need him at this point. The whole, quote, you need them is a bluff. He just called it. Yes, Elon Musk is essentially calling their bluff right now, and it's glorious. It's glorious that he's doing this. I'm loving it so much. Let's see. AOE2 Freaks says, Jeremy, you rock. Thank you. You rock too. Frisbee Champ says, laughing my ass off at the OG Xbox controller was insane. So sorry about your pup. It's a very hard time. Thank you. Yeah, the OG Xbox controller was, it was crazy, man. It really was crazy to see people that know. Doug B for 50 over on Rumble. And again, we got 123 people on Rumble. If you've not followed me on Rumble, please do so. Doug B says, okay, last one because I've got to get out of this cardboard box ASAP. You might already be planning on playing this, but Trump has a post of the debate video with the correct audio. Yes, Doug B, you called it before I even got to your super chat, bro. Great minds think alike. That's awesome. BPST for 20 on Rumble says, sorry for your loss. RIP your dog, as and comics division. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so tonight we were obviously talking. So we had a great Friday Night Tights. Record Friday Night Tights, all right? Record. 19,500. Or 700, actually. 19,700. Hail Friday Night Tights. Incredible. But Az is taking the month off, and so we decided to say, like, Az died. So again, if I can get one $50 super chat that says RIP Az, and then we can screenshot it, that would be perfect. And I say, because yeah, I mean, I'm all about grifting off of Az, and you know, it's terrible what happened to him. So if we can get a RIP Az super chat, I can screenshot. That'd be fantastic. We are terrible. Like, we had 20,000 people watching, and we're grifting off of our friend who's not dead. We are terrible. We are terrible. We're not good people. We're terrible. We're awful. Which, that's how friends treat each other, by the way. Anybody who knows anything about being a friend knows that you treat your friends worse than anyone. It's what we do, you know? And it's the way it should be, man. You treat your friends like absolute shit. Dr. Spike says RIP Az with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Fantastic. Mr. Knox says, hail and scanning in 199. Newsom smiling when DeSantis pointing out the poop problem in San Francisco as if he's proud of that achievement. Absolutely. Absolutely. Disco Cobra for 50 says, Gonna roll up and pop another 50 on ya, wondering if the Geeks and Gamers backpack book bag can carry a whole console, like a PS5 or something. I might get one. If so, I would like something to lug around my consoles. 1000%. It can hold a PS5 comfortably. It can hold the PS5 comfortably. So if I could get, yeah, it expands a lot. So it can hold the PS5 comfortably along with probably another console. It probably can. So yeah, I hope you guys are interested. And again, please go over to, and you got 2 weeks, so it doesn't have to be done tonight. You got 2 weeks. Checking it out for $49.99 says RIP as we will miss your fantastic rants. I can't highlight it because I'm not streaming through Streamlabs, but we will screenshot that and take full advantage. So you can screenshot it at least on the stream though. So hell yeah. So thank you. I'm going to miss Az. I'm going to miss him interrupting me, yelling, derailing conversations. I'm going to miss him. It's who's going to interrupt me now? Who's going to derail the conversations now? You know, who's going to do it? I'll never forget this. And I was talking to, and again, this is how you talk to your friends, you know, but like, what's the context? Anima Chains? Is that what you're talking about? It's just a meme. We're just memeing on it because he's taking the month off of FNT. So we basically said RIP as. And then there were people that they were like, wait, what happened to as? Drunk 3PO's in the chat. What's up, Drunk 3PO? Drunk 3PO in the house. But yeah, so that's all it is. It's just a stupid inside joke. But anyway, I remember this is a few months ago, had a phone call as we were talking, and we were just talking shit, and I said, hey, you know, you always had my back. I appreciate it, man. You know, we're bros, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I said this like all meaning like to be heartfelt and sincere, you know, because usually it's just all about memes and talking shit. So I said this to him, and he just responds and just calls me the F word. And I'm like, okay, I deserve it. I literally deserve that. And he didn't apologize. He didn't say thanks. He's like, you effing F word. And I'm like, okay, I deserved it. Okay? So, yeah. Shout out to Drunk 3PO. East Coast Toasty Boy. Oh, okay, we got a few from the last CobraCast that I missed. So this is from the East Coast Toasty Boy from the last one. I hope to God that is the case. Trump BLM topic. Okay, yeah, because I was talking a lot about that. Dragon Dan says RIP as. Let's see. And then Joe C. Pure Blood says, hey, Jeremy. How do you say this? The Unsadario brothers, the Nigerian bros from the Smollett case, are now working with Fight for Kids, catching the pedos preying on kids. Cool. Really? These guys are hilarious, dude. Like that whole reenactment they made of the whole Jesse Smollett thing, fantastic. So I love it, man. I love it. Let's see. Jared the American says, sorry about your loss, Jeremy. I know the pain. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Sparky says, don't forget, someone needs to tell Ripa has passed away. That's good. Alan Tanasi, want to send you well wishes. Hope everything is okay with your family. Hail the 199. Hail, right back at you. Thank you so much. Sophie says, hope you and the fam are doing well. Hail, puppy face. Thank you, Sophie. Dom dropped 5 more gifted memberships. We are closing in on 100 memberships for the night. Holy crap. Celluloid Dream says, Jeremy is a GIF. A gift, so you said fig backwards. I can appreciate that. Lord Bothus is wishing you the best in the fam at this time, Jeremy. That said, I have to ask, what are your thoughts on circumcision? Oh, my God. This one again. I don't think my sarcasm went over well last time. So I'll just not this time, not say anything. Mountain Mutt says, ordered my pack, Jeremy. Now give me my gear to put in it. Yes. Going to be great, man. I'm looking forward to seeing all of these at, you know, what you guys taking pictures. There's going to be people at the meetup, all of that. So thank you so much. Dave Nunn says, let's see, let Suresh know the bag needs more pics. Got mine. Will do. He might be watching right now. Rising Underdog says, Elon telling advertisers to F off put a smile on my face. And now I need a bomber jacket. Elon's a weird dude, man. And I mean that in the most sincere way. He's a weird dude. Dr. Spike says, for the 199, thank you, Dirty Jersey. Says, Puppy Face was a badass. 6 months? Nah, I'm taking 3 years. Big PP 199 energy. Yes. So, because I posted on, like, my Instagram, like, can I find that? Let me see if I can actually, I never sign into Instagram. Let's see. Am I signed into my Instagram? I took a picture. Yeah, okay. I am signed into Instagram. Let's see. Chris has been running my Instagram, so there's a lot of stuff over here. Right here. Okay. So, how does this work? Okay. So, this is from... Holy crap. This is from... Let's see if I can do this. Desktop view. Right here. So, this is from 2020. This is from August 28th of 2020. Puppy Face had a tough visit at the vet yesterday. We're having to put him on medication. Hopefully things get better for him because this absolutely sucks. I love this little guy. And that was around the time where things started to take a turn for the worse with him. And that was from 2020. And my boy lasted till almost 2024. That's badass, man. So if you would have told me that we would have got nearly 4 more years out of him, would have been super thankful, man. Would have been super thankful. And, yeah, so it sucks, man. But, yeah, he had a great life, had a great, great long life, and that's all you can ask for. So he held on for a long-ass time, man. So he was awesome. The best. Dude was the best. Go back to chat here. And where was I at? Mad Cat says, I spent 10K trying to keep my baby girl alive. Sad I sent her across the Rainbow Bridge. Even after 8 deployments on subs, it was hard to say goodbye. Yeah, and I didn't even realize until I got to talking to my family here. I didn't realize how much medication he was on. He was on an enormous amount of medication these last 6 months. He was on an enormous amount of medication. So, you know, it was definitely time. And it's very costly, but it's always worth it. Always worth it. Alan Tanassi says, I heard Elon was the general when Trump defeated the Martians on Mars. I can't confirm, but this is what I heard. Absolutely. Lower Lips Liquor says, R.I.P. Puppy Face. Thank you. John Papasergio says, without the crazy left-leaning brands advertising on Twitter, they won't be able to manipulate the people for the election. It's very true. Alan Tanat says, I heard Bob Iger ate corn the long way and sat on it sideways to F himself after Elon roasted him, but can't confirm. But that is what I heard. That is what I heard, too. Vic Whiplash dropped 20 more gifted memberships, ladies and gentlemen. 20 more gifted memberships from the great Vic Whiplash, who I think dropped like 20 on Daily today. I didn't get a chance to watch Daily today, but I tuned in for a minute and I saw Vic Whiplash dropping memberships over there. Thank you, Vic Whiplash. Thank you. I'm a little worried about Brock. I haven't seen Brock in a few weeks. You don't have to donate, Brock. I'm just asking you to comment. Same with you, Alec Baldwin's finger, all right? You don't have to drop bombs. I'm just asking, are you okay? That's all I'm asking for. Vic Whiplash just dropped 20 more gifted memberships. Holy crap. Yeah, thank you guys for being super awesome in the chat about Puppy Face. Taking corn the long way. Sup, Jeremy? Like this pick? I can't see the pick right now because I'm looking on the Google Doc that we have. I'm trying to read the chat and see if any of these guys comment really quick so I can say hello to them. East Coast Toasty Boy says, he had an audience online, though. Still got eyes on that slaughterfest DeSantis gave Nero Newsom. DeSantis needs to stop fake smiling, though. I mean, I guess I don't feel like it was that big of an reaction online. It honestly, it felt like it felt like Trump won the debate more than anything. Like, honestly, if you look at like a lot of the DeSantis people, all they were doing was talking about Trump. That's all they were doing. Dave Rubin was whining about Trump. Oh, Trump, this is why Trump won't debate he won't debate Ron DeSantis because he's scared. And I'm like, why are you guys talking about Trump? All of these DeSantis fans just wouldn't stop talking about Trump all night long. Like, this is why Trump is scared of DeSantis. It's like, bro, he's 60 points behind. What is wrong with you? He's 60 points behind. He's not winning. Like, all they were doing was talking about Trump. I'm like, this makes no sense. Come on, y'all. Music Micro Gaming Mix for the $1. Thank you. Isaac says, get a new puppo. It helps. Well, like I said, so I have 2 here. So that I can't properly explain how much it helps having other animals when you're going through this, though. It's monumental. East Coast Toasted Boy says, Leia's gone. No, not Leia. Or it's Puppy Face, not Leia. So, but yes, Puppy Face is no longer with us. Ian says, Doctor Who killed Az again. R.I.P. Doctor Who. Tomorrowland says, R.I.P. Az. Whoops. Coop says, R.I.P. to the Silverback. F&T has proper Brits now. Absolutely. You saw Brock earlier, Deb H? Okay, cool. Shout out to Brock. Phantasm vs. Knox says, R.I.P. to the Silverback. Phantasm vs. Knox says, no idea if you heard. Alec Baldwin had to settle his lawsuit for $25 million. Also sad to hear about Puppy Face. I didn't hear about that with Alec Baldwin. Thank you for the condolences. I didn't hear that about Alec Baldwin. So I haven't been keeping up with that story much. Music Micro Gaming Mix with another $1. Thank you. Let's see. Is Dermot in the chat crying again? Oh my God. What is Dermot crying about now? What did he say? I just saw like the profile picture and then it moved by. So I don't know. Is he still crying? Poor guy. It must suck to suck. I'm just saying. Joseph dropped 20 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Joseph. DM says, no media outlet ever talks about the secret unconstitutional FISA court. Thanks to W. Also, the multi-judges approved that absurd P-gate. They are the swamp. 100%. 100%. Let me scroll back up here. We got Disco Cobra for 20. Says, what's the link to the backpack? I'm not seeing anything in the description. In the pinned post. The pinned post has the link. So, if anybody's looking for the link for the 221B backpack, it's in the pinned post of this comment section. 221B tactical or whatever it is, not sure, but I want it for sure. Yes. So confirm with me, Disco Cobra, or confirm in the chat, and the mods can let me know. But let's make sure you did get that link. But it is in the pinned post, and they are dropping more links right now. Ginger says, what's your favorite things about Christmas? Christmas, for the same reasons, like I like when people are on the same page. And what I mean by that is I like when, like, it's weird because, so I'm from Florida. I'm originally from Alabama. I lived in Florida since I was like 15 though. So, but being in Florida, obviously I don't like the devastation of hurricane season. But I do enjoy that everybody's on the same page when there is a pretty dangerous hurricane that is, potentially heading to the area. And being in retail I would see this. It's like one thing that I always liked about working retail, and I knew that there was a tropical storm or a hurricane, is all the normal shit gets put out the window and everybody gets on the same page. And it's a central focus of, hey, there's a hurricane. Everybody needs to drop your bullshit. Your numbers aren't important. Your profits aren't important. All this other bullshit is important. We need to work as a team, a collective unit, in order to accomplish the goal. And then the customers that would come in weren't looking for the typical service. They were looking for, hey, there is a specific thing going on and we need to all work together. You see people helping each other out, people helping board up windows. And that type of mindset is why I like Christmas, because, and again, it's not what it used to be, but you want to see everybody on the same page, celebrating together, families getting together, unity from that perspective. I always appreciated that kind of element where people were not forced to do anything, but they just were always supportive of each other from that perspective, and no one felt that they needed to do it. There was nobody, like, there were still people that wouldn't support Christmas or whatever, and that's fine, you know, but it was always like, I liked when people were on the same page. Holy crap! Baba Boomer for a 199 plus 1 $200 super chat and says 199 plus 1 back into the fight for America and Trump 47. Holy crap. Holy crap. Thank you, Baba Boomer. Woof. Insane. Holy crap. Incredible. But yeah, so going back to like the whole Christmas, it's kind of like my memories of when I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 1 and 2. It seemed like everybody that I talked to, everywhere I went, I would interact with random strangers. And it'd be like, yeah, we're going to play some Black Ops later. Like, you play Black Ops? Like, hell yeah, I play Black Ops. Who doesn't play Black Ops? I'm like, hell yeah, me and my boys are playing. What's your gamer tag? Like, it seemed like everybody was playing Black Ops. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was doing it. You go out and, like, it just was a thing where everyone was on the same page and you got to talk shit with people. You got to have fun. It's cool, man. It's cool. So it's good times back then. Good times. Greg says Elon Musk is living the American dream. Absolutely. The blind lawyer from last CobraCast that I missed says, you just got drunk dialed. Also, Trump is doing what he needs to get minority votes. Agreed. And that was when Jay called me, actually. That was when Jay called me. Hayden Wayne says, just picked up my limited edition 199 backpack and the Geeks and Gamers patch and the RK Outpost patch and the Welcome to Rebellion podcast patch. All the bag swag. Look at that, man. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all the support over there, man. That's amazing. Contemporary Compendium says, hashtag hail puppy face. Hail puppy face. The blind lawyer says, puppy face gets all the milk bones he wants now. You should just have gone because he is family. We would have understood. It is because you family, we give you crap. Hey, man, I hear you on that. Again, so the reason, if I would have known the severity of it, because, again, we've had our ups and downs over the last several months with him. We've had quite a few scares. So I needed to get the confirmation before I was like, oh, okay, this might be the end. So when 5 minutes before I went live, it was just like, okay, take him, tell me what they say, and then I'll make the decision. So that's really how it played out. Let me see. The blind lawyer says, we missed you yesterday and went off on Crowder, calling him a coward for saying that if Trump is not on the ballot, vote another rhino. Hail to the no. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, again, man, I'm not here to like throw shade at other people that I think have a net positive, and I think there's a net positive with Crowder. I think there's a net positive with people like Timcast, but I don't like that mindset. The mindset, and because the left loves the idea of people, it's like anything else, man. Would you ever start out a sentence saying, if I were to do this horrible thing? Generally, you don't do that. You know what I mean? So don't start out a sentence saying, if Trump's not a nominee, because the left wants that mindset to be out there. They want to know that you're already accepting of it. Everything they're doing is trying to prep people with the idea that Trump will not be on the ballot. They're trying to make it into a reality. That's what they're trying to force that into the consciousness of people. They want people to think that it's a realistic possibility. Under every standard we as the people have ever known, there is no realistic scenario where Donald Trump should not be on the ballot. Not one single scenario. It is the most radical thinking I have ever heard. So I reject the idea that he will not be on the ballot because, as I've said, I will vote for this man no matter what. End of discussion. And no other Republican deserves any respect. None of them. So that's my take on it. Let's see. Wedge Seraph says, RIP to my boy Az, who decided to lose all his weight and ended up leaving the planet entirely. Dibs on his teep-up pillow. Thank you. I saw Yellow Flash is in the chat. What up, Yellow Flash? Hail the Lord says, thank you for being genuine and hard to come across. It's hard to come across these days. Hail the Snake Pit and hail the 199. Jesus is King. Thank you so much. Hail the Lord. I appreciate it, man. Xanaximus for 50 says, loved the game music talk the other night. Got me listening to some old stuff I haven't listened to for years. So I have to ask you, you ever seen Dwayne and Brando's Mega Man 2 rap? If not, please do look it up sometime. Trust me, you'll like it. 199. I have not seen that, so I will look that up. And Xanaximus, that whole thing, we've clipped that out in a full discussion. And I think Hailstorm actually clipped it out. But I looked at it and I said, this is such a good discussion. I actually want to put a little more polish on this with some overlays and maybe some background music on it that don't want copyright claims. So Erwin's actually working on a full-on video edit of that, and that will go up to the main channel. It was such a great discussion. It's one of my favorite discussions we have all had on Geeks and Gamers. I loved it. I loved it so much. So yeah, man, shout out to you. Let's see. Ryan Guy says, Fortnite OG was fun, but I was disappointed they didn't start with the original map day one and go through season 5 instead of starting at 5. Maybe next time. Hail the 199. I'll be honest with you, I'm very sad that it's going away, but I do have faith of what they're going to do moving forward. But I have had a blast playing OG Fortnite. Now, I didn't play OG, I didn't play it back in its heyday, so this is kind of my first experience with the OG map. And the simplicity of it and the basic ideas of it has been wonderful. But I love Fortnite overall. I mean, they've had the last map prior to this OG Fortnite map. I was getting a little tired of that map, to be honest with you. But the game itself is just so damn fun. So, again, me and Hailstorm are going to be playing the hell out of Fortnite tonight over on Geeks and Gamers Play. So stay tuned for that. I will be on Rumble as well. And, we may even fire it up on Kick. I may run it on Rumble, Kick, and YouTube. Might just do that. Ackle P2 says, P2 says, deepest sympathies for your loss of Puppyface. Dreading the day when that comes for my bulldog Stella. And more positive news, just ordered my 221B limited edition backpack. Hail to the Snake Pit and the 199. Thank you so much. And appreciate the sympathies. And yeah, man, thank you guys for supporting the backpack. It means a lot. So it really does mean a lot. I'm glad so many people are getting it. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. Is Jay going to play? I don't know. If Jay wants to play, he can. Jay can always play. Play whenever he wants. I haven't talked to him today. So Disco Cobra says, just ordered 2 of the Deb things. Best 200 I ever spent. Might give the other to a family member or something. This is rock and roll, mofo. Look at that. Look at that. Disco Cobra ordering 2. Look who's here. Brock is here and says, remember to drink water and stay hydrated. What's up, Brock? How the hell are you, brother? Appreciate you, man. Just wanted to know you're doing well. I got water right here in my Stanley container. So Doug B says, we want Jay. We'll see. Jay says, R.I.P. Jay. Oh, man. Good stuff. Can Man says, R.I.P. Puppet Face. Dogs are family. Sorry for your loss. All the prayers, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Can Man sent a nice message, too, on our Twitter. I appreciate it, man. Alan Tanasi with 5 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Not So Average Jeff says, sending my thoughts and prayers to you and your family. A dog is more than just a pet. They're a part of the family. R.I.P. Puppy Face. Thank you, Not So Average Jeff. I appreciate that. Psychotic Mongoose dropped a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Oh my goodness. The chat has just been F5'd, ladies and gentlemen. Brock has just dropped 50 gifted memberships. Damn. Brock, I just wanted to know if you're doing okay, man. You didn't have to. But I obviously appreciate it. We all do. Everybody here appreciates it, man. That is good stuff. Jay Schwalbach on Rumble with a 50 and says, love you, dude, but you need to give more info when there's a family event. My mind was racing. I thought your bro or sis was getting divorced. Trailer is on fire. Friend being deported. All my love. Thank you. Thanks, James Schwalbach. You dumbass. That was good. Mark Schaefer for 20 says, I see Jay in the chat. All hail the 199 plus one. Absolutely. Thank you again. A lot of people are getting the backpack, and here it is. Here, let me go to full screen for a minute here. So right here. All right. So the backpack has a lot of room, a lot of areas, a lot of cargo areas. You got zipper bag. You got zipper area here, compartments here. You got more areas here. So, and there's a lot of different things you can do. So yeah, this thing is really good. Really durable, and 221B makes great products, so you're not going to have to worry about that from 221B. And you guys know you've gotten quite a bit of stuff from 221B. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And again, you can fit a PS5 in it. Yes, comfortably, actually. Comfortably. So again, those will be available for about 2 weeks. So thank you guys for the support. Johnny the Whiz Kid says, play one more epic burn from Ron DeSantis to Newsom from John Talks that's labeled Boom. It's when DeSantis' dad moved to Florida. I did hear about that. That was really good. Again, so what it, to me, and again, I didn't see the whole debate. But I did, it does seem like Ron DeSantis beat Gavin Newsom. And so that's good because Gavin Newsom, again, I'm terrified of Gavin Newsom. I think he is an evil son of a bitch, and I want him nowhere near the presidency, and I'm really worried that he's going to get the nomination because they don't want Biden. So I'm glad that he made him look bad, if that's the case. The blind lawyer says Mario Andretti, F1 driver, gave Trump a ride to work epic video. Yeah, I've actually responded to some of, like, there was that SNL video that I responded to, and it got my whole damn video blocked. So you have to be careful with some of that stuff. Let's see. Gregory says, very sad for your loss. Dogs are family. Absolutely. Dogs are the best. Mandalore says, Merry Christmas and my condolences to you and your family for your loss. Hail Cobra and hail the chat. I got to get back to work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Scott McKenzie says, sorry for your loss for the dog. Let's see. Sorry for your loss. More for the dog than as. Hail the 199. Long live Elon. And what are you looking forward to this holiday season? Well, it was going to be Dune. Watching that over and over again. But yeah, I'm honestly just looking to chill. And I do have a family vacation scheduled in like a week and a half, and I'm probably going to be off the grid, but I did a poll here, and you guys definitely want CobraCast to continue on, and so probably going to have Jay and maybe some guests host when they can, for sure, and then I will join if my internet connection is good, but I'll be out of town for a week. But I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a cool trip, and then obviously I'll get back, and we got some content set up for Orlando, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to most is getting away for a little while, but I'm still going to be working. I'm still going to be working as much as the internet connection will allow me. Let's see. Helga G's gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you, Dougie B. Member message. Like I said, you know you didn't have to be here tonight, but we're damn glad you are. We are family 199, baby. Hell yes. Hell yes. Celluloid Dream says, Jeremy, how much unsold D-Day Cobra plushies can your backpack fit? Honestly, I bet you could probably fit. You might could fit like at least, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 of them things in there. Maybe more. I don't know. That's funny, though. That's good stuff, Celluloid Dream. The Soulless Network says, can we be real? It would be hilarious if Trump tweeted right now that at last night's debate, DeSantis looked very vice presidential. That would be good. That would be good. Brockatron says, let's play a little trivia game with Jeremy and chat. What do you think my most kills in a single Call of Duty game are? I would need to know what the game type is. So is it just TDM, or are you talking like one of the other big game modes? I would need to know specifics, Brockatron, before I could answer that. So if you're just talking team deathmatch, I mean, dude, and it all really just depends on if we're talking like the Modern Warfare 1 days. Are we talking, I don't know, man. Because it's when you get some of those kill streaks and those care packages, man, it can go crazy. It can go crazy. So I don't know. I'll just say team deathmatch. If we're talking straight up team deathmatch with no bullshit, 50. 50 bomb. Speaking of 50 bombs, we just got a 50 bomb from Knights of Ben. Says, hail the 199, Georgia versus Alabama tomorrow. Sorry about your loss, Jeremy. Big red GA dog in the house. Where can I get that nice red MAGA hoodie? I got this at a Trump rally, okay? I got this at a Trump rally a few weeks ago, and I love this hoodie. I love this hoodie. I'm going to see. I was meaning to ask Suresh if he could find the I sent him the information on it. I wanted to ask Suresh if he could actually, if we could produce hoodies of this quality, if we could get the manufacturer, and we could do, I wanted to do make gaming great again, make movies great again with this, because this is a damn good hoodie. The fabric is fantastic on here. So I would love if we could do something like that. So I will see. In terms of the rest of it, Knights of Ben, I appreciate it. I appreciate your 50. I do. But fuck Georgia. Roll Tide. Bama's going to win tomorrow, and we're going to the college football playoff, baby. Let's go. We are enemies tomorrow at 3 p.m. We will be enemies. I am nervous about the game. Alabama versus Georgia. The stakes couldn't be higher. If Alabama beats Georgia, pure chaos is going to happen for the committee, in the college football committee. It's going to be chaos, bro. Holy crap. So yeah, we will see. Black Ops 1 Demolition. Okay, Black Ops 1 Demolition. Okay. Brockatron. So are you a beast at Call of Duty too? Because I know you're good at Titanfall. So are you a beast at Black Ops as well? Or Call of Duty as well? Wiley Dave says, my bird Sunny died on my laptop. It devastated me. Had her for 17 years. My best friend. Sorry for your loss, Jeremy. Oh, man. That's crazy. Thank you, Wiley Dave. Or Willie Dave. I appreciate you, man. That is... you guys have been so supportive tonight, and I really appreciate it, man. It makes me feel good. Danish Bacon said, welcome to the Snake Pit. Thank you. Daniel, for 20, says, just ordered my 199 backpack. Hail the 199. Man, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. You guys are the best. Hayden Wayne for 20 says, oh, and here's an orange super so I can say, go Pokes. I mean, we will probably lose to the Longhorns, but we beat OU in the last Bedlam Bowl. Who cares if they won most of the time? They're gone now. F-O-U, F the Longhorns. I need you to beat the Longhorns tomorrow, okay? I need you to beat the Longhorns, okay? I need the Longhorns to lose. That's all I'm saying. Brockatron says, I'll give you one hint. Okay, what's the hint? I need the hint. I need the Longhorns to lose. That's what I need. Loki Odinson, welcome to the Snake Pit. Thank you. Mexican Iron Man, what's up, Mexican Iron Man? Hail Iger, Hey, Iger, go F yourself. Hail the 199. Hail fearless leader Jeremy and FLJ. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I need Texas to lose. I need Texas to lose. Tomorrow is a insane day in college football, and I'll be live on Geeks and Gamers Play for the big Fortnite event. There's a lot going on right now, man. A lot. At least I'm here in Pensacola where I have like 120 upload speed, unlike Orlando. Spectrum dog shit. Like, Spectrum is terrible. Spectrum is like the Joe Biden of internet, dude. It's so bad. Spectrum is dog shit. I hate this company. I hate them. I despise them. Good Lord. And fiber in my area very soon. I'm getting fiber in my area very soon. So I'm very happy about that. Hugh Jazz says, if people were forced to use their real names on Twitter, Dankula would never have gotten his name stuck as Giant Penis. Oh, man. John Sapola says, Trump stupid on supporting BLM. I don't agree with it at all. I can't support if he does not denounce them. They want to make Whitey go away. Yeah, well, I talked about that. I talked about that in my last stream. BLM already went out and like screeched after he said that. And again, as I said with Trump likes to troll. Trump trolls all the time. So while if you look at the individual, if you listen to the individual guy that, gave his support, I don't know how Trump could reject that. I mean, the guy seemed level-headed as hell. Now, the fact that he said thanks for the support of BLM, I thought that was 100% troll on Trump's part. And if you look at BLM on Twitter, they lost it. And they started tweeting out, we reject this tyrant Donald Trump, rah, 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 rah. They did exactly what he intended for them to do. You know what I mean? So it was funny. It's Trump, man. He just talks shit. That's what he does. The Grizzly, welcome to the Snake Pit. Thank you so much. Goji the King says, bought two backpacks, one for the gym and one for tabletop gaming. Might even buy more. Love the chat. Hail the 199. Holy crap, dude. That's amazing. All right, that is cool. So you bought two and you might buy another. We've had multiple people buying multiple bags tonight. That is awesome. Go over there if you have not and check it out. That's amazing. Brockatron commented something. I can't find it now. Let's just say, Mark Schaefer, that's actually true. Mark Schaefer says 199 kills. That's my guess. Mine too. Did you get 199 kills, Brockatron? Did you get 199 kills? Psych Monger says RIP Silverback. Thank you. Mark Schaefer says, when are we getting car videos? Not truck videos, but car videos. So actually, funny story, I ordered these USB lights that I can put in my car or truck so that I can have a little bit of lighting so I can make more videos. So I have been thinking about you guys. So I just got those in from Amazon. So I will be testing those out when I get back to Orlando. So yes, you guys know I was making more truck and car videos, but I think you guys want Mustang videos is what you want. Like, I took a good picture of my Mustang the other day. Let me see if I can email that to myself and show you guys really quick. Share, email. All right, email myself. Let me see if I can find this picture of my Mustang. Hang on. Refresh. And still hasn't sent. How is it not sent yet? Come on, Gmail, let's go. What's this taking so long? All right, well, I will as soon as my email starts to work, I will show you guys this picture. I can't believe that it's not sending yet. It makes no sense right now. Yeah, I don't know why it's not sending. Now I'm having to waste all these everyone's time because it didn't send to my email. Why would that not happen? There we go. Okay. Done. Now, I killed the whole vibe of the show all because I wanted to try to show you guys this picture. Oh, and now it comes through. Thanks, Gmail. I appreciate that. Wasting everybody's time. All right, so here is my car. We go, boom. There we go. There we go. So there's my 2013 Mustang GT. It does have Shelby rims on it. It does have the Cobra emblem on it. It has been lowered. And I love it. And it's loud as fuck. Bro, my car wakes everybody up when I crank it. And it's loud. It is very, very loud. It has headers. It's loud as fuck. And I'm an old man, okay? I'm an old man, all right? I used to drag race a lot. I used to have a 97 Z28 6-speed, and this one is a 6-speed. So, so I used to have the 6-speed, and yeah, I used to do it all the time. Now I got all these fucking kids pulling up to me, and all they want to do is race, and I'm like, I'm not racing you, dude. Like, I'm not racing you. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the... And you know, I did have the Z car. Yellow Flash wants to race. Yellow Flash, I'll race... My Z car's faster, or my old Z car's faster than the Mustang. That was fast. The twin turbo 91 300ZX was fucking fast as hell. Cellular Dream says, Jeremy, how much what? Oh, how much of the 30 round 5.56 mags can your backpack fit? How the hell am I supposed to know that? Yellow Flash's Geeks and Drag Racers channel win. Let's go. Let's go. I'll do it right now. I got to make a wrestling channel. Now I got to make a drag racing channel. The Gatekeepers Damio says, what's up, Jeremy? 199. Thank you. What's up, man? Music Micro Gaming Mixes. Cheers to another great Friday. Thank you. Great Tank says, did you see Bill Burr's wife flipping Trump off when he just sat there like a chump cuck at UFC? I did see that. Let's see. Bobby Lachey says, for $9.99, says, Donald has always had the support of the black community, especially us in the successful, greatest of all time wrestling community, which is why I was proud to rep him in the Battle of Billionaires. Bobby Lashley was on Trump. That was Trump's guy at WrestleMania. I forgot about that. Alan Tanassi. For 10 says, serious comment. My mom likes DeSantis in the debate, or liked DeSantis in the debate. She is MAGA and likes Trump, but let's see. I was to explain it's Trump or get the fuck out. She understood. Getting the backpack soon. Respect to you, brother. Respect to you. Run, it's Godzilla just dropped a D-Day Cobra membership. We are closing in on 200 new members tonight. Insane. Clutch City Fan says, to that my Rangers fan that talked mess about my Astros the other night, I have 2 words for you. Hail the 199. Thank you. Linko Kenobi says, what's up, Jeremy? I just purchased your backpack. I'll be taking it with me to Orlando MegaCon next year. Can't wait to see you guys again. The debate was a joke. Trump 2024, 199. Hail Cobra. R.I.P. Puppy Face. Dude, you guys have been crushing it tonight. Incredible. Ryan Guy says, Chapter 4 was the worst map. 2 was the best, but OG map wins overall with the nostalgia factor. I am confident they will deliver with Chapter 5. I'm excited. And we're going to be playing a lot of Fortnite tonight. East Coast Toasted Boy says, Spectrum is on the spectrum. Haha. That is true. They are. Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier with the gifted membership. Thank you, Johnny Lightfoot. Hey, Jeremy, I'm sorry to hear about Puppy Face. Losing a pet can be difficult. Also heard Az passed away. Did he wank too hard? Hail the 199. Eddie Ramirez, my condolences. It can never be easy, especially seeing firsthand from a boxer successfully battling a tumor. Yeah, absolutely. This is such an interesting dynamic because on one hand, you guys are sincerely offering me condolences for the loss of my dog, which means the world to me. And on the other hand, you're saying RIP to Az, which is just a Friday Night Tights meme. We are the most retarded group of people ever, and I love everyone for it. It's so funny. On one hand, you're like, Jeremy, man, rest in peace to Puppy Face. I'm so sorry. This is difficult. Also RIP Az, did he wank too hard? I love every single one of you so much. Bold B says, well, look at the backpack. Not sure I can buy it. No problem, man. I totally understand. Nate Swedberg says, scanned in. Have you seen the new assault weapon ban? Don't think it'll go anywhere, but it's real bad. Would ban almost everything. They've been trying forever, man. They've been trying forever. And every time there's a tragedy, you know, it's just like they just cannot quit. Neg says, gifted a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you so much. Objectively, a cat. Not sure how I feel about the fact that Conor McGregor is now the voice of reason in Irish politics right now. R.I.P. Puppy Face. Merry Christmas to all. Absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? That's the world we live in now. Heisman says, Jeremy, I'm very sorry about your loss for your dog. I know I explained that myself. I lost my friend dog, my friend dog 3 years ago, and my cousin 1 year ago. Sorry to hear that, man. It is never easy, never easy. SBZ says, enjoy your vacation, Jeremy. You deserve it. Again, stay away from black vans. Thank you. Gillis becomes a new member. Thank you. Solibach, will your backpack hold my 50 cal Desert Eagle? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm sure 221B has something for you. The Blind Lawyer says, Jeremy, shut up and be grateful. At least it's drag racing and not drag runway channel. I heard that. Keck Lord says, so Trump and Tucker, TNT, they'd be a dynamic and maybe used that Aussie band song as an intro. I mean, I do think that's a realistic possibility, you know? Johnny Wizkid, I did get a Rumble rant from you earlier. There might be another one. I'll see if I can find it. Jester says, RIP Az, he went so quick. Just 38 seconds and gone. Just 38 seconds and already gone. Johnny the Wizkid says, just got affiliated with Twitch, so I'm happy. I can say now accepted bits and subscribers. I feel like I'm on a roll, but I want to go further on multi-streaming. YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, and Twitter too. Don't back down on any of them, man. Utilize every platform you can. Like right now, I think that like I would be streaming on every platform if I were here in Pensacola consistently, but I can't because I'm in Orlando. So I don't want to set the precedent of like streaming occasionally to Kick or occasionally to what. Like I will go live everywhere if my internet will allow it. And unfortunately, Spectrum is just dog shit. All right? Spectrum is just dog shit. I did think he was talking about a sniper rifle. My bad. I am not a gun expert. So I have a few, and I know what to do with them, but I'm by no means, I am not Rolo or anything like that. So I am not an expert. But I did. That was my instantly. I thought he was talking about a 50 cal sniper. So yes, it will fit your Desert Eagle. Let me see. Where are we at? But yes, in terms of like every single platform, I would encourage you because no matter what, dude, like and it's all relative, but like if there's 50 people that want to watch us on Twitch, then we're going to stream to Twitch, just like we'll stream to Kick. It's like we'll stream to YouTube. We'll stream to Rumble. Odyssey is a place we were streaming to for a while. It got where numbers were dwindling really badly on Odyssey. I like Odyssey. I talk to the people Odyssey. And so, I like Odyssey a lot. I don't know what's going on with them right now. I had some conversations with Odyssey. But I would encourage you to stream on every platform that you can possibly stream on. Amenti says, damn it, Jeremy, you know what you've done. R.I.P. Puppy Face. I lost my cat Kiwi when I was younger and never had another pet since. R.I.P. to Az. He will be missed. Kinda. I'll order a backpack soon. Thank you so much. Micro Music Gaming Mix says, salute to CobraCast. Salute to you. Lower Lips Liquor says, G&G bag and patches purchased. Well, that is awesome. I'm happy. Man, you guys are... Suresh is going to be very happy. I told him, I was like, hey, man, we're going to do it. We're going to try our best to get this, get as many people to buy as possible, and we'll see what goes on. Suresh is not supporting us. Suresh is not trying to make money off of us. He wants to support us and help us. That's what the 221B, that's why I work with 221B. That's why I work with Suresh, because Suresh is not trying to make a dime off of us. He believes in what we do, and he just wants to help us. That's it. That's all it was ever about with him. And that's why I love working with the guy. Nagnaral. I almost messed that one up. Your fucking name twist everybody up. Damn it. Nagnaral. All right. We almost had to private this stream. Had to buy a backpack before the 199 used all the fabric available on Earth. Y'all are insane. Great stream. R.I.P. Puppy Face. I know how rough it is. Absolutely. Thank you, Nagnaral. Oh, man. Yes, that was highway to the danger zone right there. We almost had to make this stream a Rumble exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. Almost had to make that one a Rumble exclusive. Let's see. Mark Shaver says, what is the email to make Geeks and Gamers software great again? Want to lend help where I can. So if you're saying you have a certain set of skills, then email Krista at geeksandgamers.com and Jeremy at geeksandgamers.com. Just copy both of those in it, and it will get to me. Music Micro Gaming Mix with the 199 Snake Pit new member. Thank you so much. Where are we? So it is sexy back end time, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? How many? Woof! Yes, it is sexy back end time. Incredible support tonight. Almost 200 new members, which is insane. Let's see where we are. Give me a minute. I'm looking this up. All right, yeah, so we have almost 200 new members. And obviously, let's see where we're at. All right, so sexy back in time, and then we are going to go live over on Geeks and Gamers Play. So, real quick, before we end this, though, I want to say thank you to everybody for being so supportive. Again, you guys don't know what it means to be able to go live, talk about topics, but, have people be supportive of you. Again, I keep my personal life really private for the most part, because as the internet has shown me, it's just better to not talk about your, private life. And I learned that the hard way in the early stages of getting a YouTube channel, because I was a little more open about that. But the people that hate me are really fucking twisted, sick fucks. And so I just choose not to give the internet anything like that. But, my dogs were something that, I'd let people know about. And in the early stages, and I brought them on camera and things like that. So I felt that I wanted to keep everybody involved in that, because people have been asking, like, where's Puppy Face? Where's Leia? And all of that. They've been asking about him. And so, it's, but I really appreciate all of you. You guys have been amazing. We got Jeremy's above average rooster. Sorry about Puppy. You did the right thing, brother. Also, I heard this Az guy never actually existed and is part of the Mandela effect. Thank you. TZ Rock says, just picked up a backpack. Been looking for a tactical. Brings me back to the old days. Absolutely. That's awesome. Dave Nunn says, Az is getting transmission work done. She'll be back soon. Oh, man. All right. Hey, it's time for that sexy back end. You guys want to see that sexy back end? Boom. Look at that sexy back end. $1,000 in chat revenue and 184 new members. Holy crap. 184 new members tonight. I cannot wait for Rumble to get gifted memberships. I can't wait, but they don't have it yet. I can't wait for Rumble to get gifted memberships. Yeah, so nearly 200 new members tonight. It's been a long time since we hit like 200 new members, so that's incredible. So thank you all so much. Jeremy got a juicy back in, says, oh, snakes. Pretty damn juicy. And I thank you guys for supporting on Rumble tonight, too. We had a great night on Rumble, so amazing. Really is awesome. I don't know what I did to deserve all of your support, but I appreciate it. Black Tailgate for 50 says, sorry to hear about your pup. I've almost always had pets, dogs, and cats. My family has had plenty. I'm the son of a veterinarian and worked for him. It's always sad when people lose pets, even if it's not your own. I've held a lot of them as they go. Yeah, man, it was tough, man. I chose to not be in the room the moment that it happened. Other members of my family chose to be there, and I was like, oof. So, it is what it is. I didn't want to be there. I said my goodbyes, and it's a tough situation. Look at Cerberus. Cerberus putting us at a proper 199 on memberships. Holy crap. Well played, my friend. Well played indeed. Amazing. That's awesome, Cerberus. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Let me see how many. Hang on. I don't know what realistically. Let me see. What I'll say is, let me talk to Suresh over the next 2 weeks. If we're able to move enough backpacks, then maybe we can set up a goal where we give away like maybe 5 for free to the chat. If we hit a certain number, maybe we can give 5, maybe even 10 away for free to the chat as well. We might work towards that. So we can hit these goals of like, if we hit this many sold, we can give away 10 to the chat, something like that. Okay. So I will see if we can put something together like that. I would love to do something like that. So that'll be super, super cool. Let me see. It's actually pronounced, what is it? Is it Caberos? Is that it? I don't know. Jay messes it up more than me. I can say that much. Jay messes it up more than me. But, yeah, so if you guys have not, you can go over to 221 Be Tactical right now. We will get some more pictures of the bag. I know you were looking, a few people said they wanted more pictures, so we will get more put on the site over there. But thank you guys so much for being so supportive tonight and getting these bags. And, again, you got 2 weeks, so we're going to run it for 2 weeks. We'll try to set up some goals and try to give away some if we can hit a certain amount and give away some free, because I know everybody can't afford it. I understand that. And I know everybody can't afford it. It's pretty pricey, but it is a tactical bag, so you're going to get your money's worth. But I totally understand everybody can't afford that, man, and I respect that greatly. And we'll try to give back to the people if we can. It's good stuff, man. So Hayden Wayne just dropped a 20. And it says, one more for Puppy Face. I was there in a moment. We let my girl... Persephone, is that how I say it? Persephone, crossed the Rainbow Bridge last year, December 3rd, 2022. She was my girl for 13 years and by my side all the time. Much love. Yeah, man. I hope that many people can find some therapy through it, because I know a lot of people, have been through the same thing, and it's not easy. And again, I am lucky, all right? I am lucky to be able to have multiple dogs here. But when you don't have it, man, it's really hard. It's really hard. So anyway, let's see. Did I mess it up? Oh my God. Yeah, so I messed it up. He even spelled it out for me. Listen. From Alabama, okay? There's a good chance my fucking parents are related, okay? What do you want me to do, okay? I'm from Alabama, All right, let me just be who I am. Okay, what do you want from me? All right. All right. So we're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it there. And we got the outro. I am going to set up the Geeks and Gamers Play stream. As a matter of fact, if you want me to hang here, we can get that in the chat for you if you guys want to watch us play Fortnite. Pretty much, it's going to be a long night, all right, because it's the last night. So we're going to have to, let's see. Let me see where we're at. It's going to be a long night. Hailstorm will be there. Of course, Hailstorm will be there. Hailstorm never sleeps. You guys know how that goes. Is Jay going to be there? Jay, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there, Jay? You got to let us know. Okay, I'm setting up the link right now, so just stand by. And then I'll give the link to our guys here. I guess we'll do it at 10. Yeah, I'll do it at 10. All right, here we go. All right, Eric K., I'm going to drop the link in the chat for you and the mods, and we'll just need to pin it. I could probably pin it, though. Let's see. Link made right there. And then, oh my gosh, there's too many tabs open right now. There's way too many tabs open. I can't find anything at the moment. All right, there's that. And sign into D-Day Cobra. We're almost there. We're almost there. Jay is busy. Is Jay in the chat? Did Jay say if he was going to be there? He better be there. I heard a rumor Krista Nova might show up too. All right, there's the link right there. Let me see if I can pin it real quick. Why can't I pin anything at the moment? Pin, replaced pin message. Okay, sorry for that. All right, so while I was fumbling through that, we'll be live over on Geeks and Gamers Play for Fortnite tonight, last night of OG Fortnite, and then tomorrow's Fortnite event is happening. That will be live on Geeks and Gamers Play. We're going to cover the whole thing. Other than that, I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a great night. Let me make sure that there's no other super chats that I missed that came in. Nope, I think we're good on that front. You guys are the best. And, Blind Lawyer says, Golden Nuggets should get a bag. Good call, my friend. Good call. That is awesome. So we will, I will see if we can set that up. That's a damn good call right there. All right. So with that said, we're going to leave you. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you over on Geeks and Gamers Play here in less than an hour. Thank you for going for 221B. We've moved 24 bags so far. That is crazy. All right. I'm thinking I'll talk to Suresh. Next CobraCast, we'll talk about options for stretch goals. If we can hit a certain number, we can give away this mini for free or something like that. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Have a good night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.
Time to rule at last. 15 years have all been
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you over on Geeks and Gamers Play here in about 50 minutes. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for all the well wishes for Puppet Face. I'll actually try to have Leia make a quick appearance at the beginning of the Fortnite stream so you guys can all see her. So I'll try to get Leia for a quick appearance so you guys can see her. So it's been a long time since she was on camera. So I'll bring Leia in. She's actually lost like a pound and a half, 2 pounds, which is crazy. She's still fat. She's not as fat as she was. So yes, we'll bring her in at the beginning of that if I can. And I appreciate it. Have a great night, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.